Alrighty, G Money back at it with another video. I'm gonna get right into it. How much did I make or lose in the month of January? My last video, I posted my biggest loss ever of $350,000. So how did that affect the first month of 2026? And that video's getting more views than I anticipated. It's kind of funny where like more people watch you losing than winning, which is not abnormal. But I did want to say, message received on the comments. I think a lot of you guys were really supportive. I think a lot of you guys also maybe didn't realize that I do trade with a little bit higher size. Like that wasn't going to kill my entire career in that given trade. But also to the people who don't think pros make mistakes, you are sorely mistaken. I mean, that's like saying Michael Burry is never wrong about a short, and he's wrong all the time. So we're going to go into how much that huge loss affected my month in trading, and kind of what happened after that. Obviously, I gave a little sneak peek because this month was, or last month rather, was the craziest month I have ever had in my trading career, period, bar none. Bar none. But also, how did I perform given that monstrous historical drop on gold? Obviously, I was short on that loss. That's what led me to lose. Was I was trading outside of my strategy. I was intuition trading, and I was trying to catch that monstrous drop because I knew it was coming. It's pretty obvious. However, I just started way too early because I was greedy. I haven't had like a six-figure day in a while, so I was trying to force one, and I didn't stick to my strategy. I know what I did wrong. I wasn't posting that video for you guys to tell me what I did wrong. I already know. I was trying to post it for transparency. But anyway, let's talk about how I did in the month of January. So I just closed out, and market just closed. Closed out pretty much at the top for $285,000. I pretty much made my losses back entirely. Back up to being up over $60,000 on the year, so not crazy. But we've only been probably 10 to 15 trading days, so all right. But sure beats being down $250,000. Before we go on the video, guys, I am hosting an office hours tomorrow. I do this on occasion where I basically, for an hour, hour and a half, I'll be live and I answer all the questions you guys have on manual trading, algorithmic trading, just trying to answer as much as I can to give you guys a strong headwind. So if you guys want to join that, just click the link down below and join it. It'll be kind of low key. Bring your questions. I can answer whatever about trading. No, there will be no paywall, and I have nothing to sell you. It's not worth my time. So I'll see you guys in office hours. Moving on to the video. Alright, so this is my manual trading account, and I was able to move the chart to my biggest loss ever, because I want to talk about that and highlight that before I break into how much money I made or lost this month on manual and algorithmic trading. So you guys know, I was just trying to time the market. Again, going through this, it's hard for me to even do because it's hard to even see where my head was at. Took a trade. I started to swing short, completely disregarded my strategy. I was on fire the last few months of trading, and I just felt like I couldn't lose. So I started to swing short because I thought gold was overextended, and I knew a monstrous drop was coming in, but I started way too early. I didn't wait for overextension on the daily at all. Pitiful. And then we finally got the overextension on the daily, and what's crazy about it is these ads actually was my strategy. So by the time I was down 300,000, I'm going, oh my goodness, this is actually my strategy. Therefore, I had to trade it while being down 300,000. Luckily, I made like 50,000 on this. And then you guys know I put my hedge in right there. So I threw my hedge order in and secured myself at a $300,000 plus loss. And I just kind of waited for the market to stabilize. And then what ended up happening here was if I get an irrational move the next day, it gives me the opportunity to take off one side of my hedge and let the other side ride out. So market kind of stabilized, and then the Greenland deal. Daddy Trump came in clutch here because the market dropped to 100 plus points in the matter of minutes. Therefore, I was able to take off my short hedge for profit, allowing me to ride my long hedge back up and then cover that close to break even. Now, I don't understand why MetaTrader 5 does this. When you do bulk operations and close all, it does like an aggregate order, because I closed all my longs out here and the rest of my shorts. So on this move alone, you guys will see I made 285,000 on, making back pretty much everything I lost in this move, which was honestly, it was, there was an element of luck to it because I give myself 2 days because I don't want to pay swap fees forever and just hold this hedge. But if we get an irrational move, then I'm able to take off one of the sides of the hedge and ride the other side back up. Now, I don't hold always for break even, but luckily enough, we got some immense buying pressure, and this was a news-based catalyst, which allowed me to believe that it was going to rebound quite quickly. And the best thing is we had this 47.50 support. So took the hedge off, rode my long back up, was able to cut that out. So all things considered, I actually made $441,000 on my manual trading side. That's just my manual last month. I am happy about how the end outcome was, but the journey it took to get here made me concerned. And what I mean by that is I haven't made such a bonehead mistake like that in quite a while. I can't remember the last time I did that. It definitely hasn't been since I've been trading with seven figures. And so because of that, it kind of made me sit back and go, wait a minute, I'm not this perfect trader that, I thought I was. I still make mistakes, which, I mean, everyone makes mistakes, but a mistake of that caliber made me concerned. And I'm like, okay, what needs to happen from here? Well, back in the day when I traded penny stocks, I called it trader rehab, where if I made a bonehead mistake or a big loss, and I wasn't trading well, I would put myself in what I call trader rehab. So number one, I had to size down in half. Number two, I had to have a daily max limit. Basically, when I hit a certain target, I can't continue to trade beyond that. And the third thing is we have an expert advisor that is basically an algorithm that is put into my chart. We call it Percy. When I hit max loss that I set, so I have to make my max loss go from 300,000 down to 100,000, it automatically will stop me out. Because clearly I should have stopped out way before hitting max loss. So this is kind of like an advisor that kind of guides my trade, so to speak. Sorry if you hear my kids. And I have to now trade with that for the foreseeable future because that mistake should have never happened. And it will never happen again. But in the case that it does happen, my expert advisor will cut my loss before. It's basically like a max loss. Some brokers have this, most don't. We designed an algorithm that will cut it for me if I'm ever in that scenario. So that's my manual side, and then the algorithmic trading side, we made 156,000 on. So I'm pretty happy with all things considered with how the month came. I mean, I made over $500,000, about 600,000. All these other accounts that you guys are seeing, these are my only two accounts that are mainly traded in. I have accounts for my dad, a retirement account for my dad, and then I also have accounts for other algorithms for testing, and then I have one for Identity Missions, which is the missions group that I do in Honduras, where I go into orphanages and into loving foster homes and work with the kids. So we're avid donors to that missions group. I'll put a link down below if you guys want to check them out. And we have retirement accounts set up for them. Not that they invested with us, that I set up, and based off of my trading gains, they also get a piece of it. So that's really my data. I wish I could show you guys more. I could show you more trades that I took. But really, I just want to go over that large loss. I went back to trading my strategy. You guys can see it's very quick. I mean, now you guys can kind of see my strategy. You know how silly that max loss was. That was a nice long I had there. It's honestly, it was hard watch, hard to even go back and look at. But that's really it, guys. And then you guys can see so far for this month, these are the trades I've taken so far for February. We'll go over that real quick. So I made 53,000 last night on this move. Both on this move and this move should have been, this one should have been a $100,000 win, and this one could have been anywhere from $100,000 to $200,000. I've immensely sized down. These are only 5-lot orders, as you guys can see. Once I'm near PT, I have to put stops at even, especially in this market. I was able to capture a nice win here, and then both here and here, I literally sniped the bottom, and then because I refused to face any drawdown, because I can be a wimp sometimes, I put my stop loss at even, both of which covered, and then continued to rally the move. My price target on this one was $48.50, I believe, so I would have made $100,000 here. And then on this one, I'm not sure what my price target was. I believe it was like 4,600, so this would have also been another $100,000 gun. Trading better now, I should say. I've taken 3 trades since that. 3 trades since then. Made about 60,000 so far this month. So good start to the month. All of our algos are shut off because the market is way too volatile right now. But that's it, guys. That's how I was able to rebound my biggest loss. Kind of already back at a good headwind for the year. Again, my goal this year is 10 million, with all things considered. So I got to start. I got to continue to trade how I'm trading. I think about 600,000 is pretty good given how insane the market has been last month. I know so many traders that got wiped out. Yeah. So leave in the comments down below what you guys want me to kind of go over in the future on these live account monthly checkups or whatever. I just wanted to keep it kind of short and sweet to the point and let you guys know that I made my money back, made a lot more money on top of that. Doesn't mean I'm proud of the month. I still have things I have to work on. And moving forward, I am going to be in trader rehab for at least the rest of this month, which I'm not too happy about, but I have to do it. Again, basically, I have to size down. I have a max daily limit to where when I hit it, I have to be done. And then the last thing is I have to attach basically like a trading buddy to my account where it cuts me at a max loss of 100,000. Like I'm back on training wheels. Part of the game. Alrighty, subscribe for more. See you next one.